Welcome to aminacademy.com. In mathematical economics, let us discuss about cross elasticity of demand. What is cross elasticity of demand? In economics, the concept, the elasticity of demand measures the effect of change in the price of one good on the quantity demanded of another good. This reflects the fact that the quantity demanded of good is independent on not only its own price but also price of other. It's a dependent. It's not an independent quantity. It's a dependent. And regarding the related goods. Now we'll discuss further detail about what is cross elasticity of demand. Cross elasticity of demand XED is a concept of economics that measures the responsiveness of the quantity demanded of one good to a change in the price of another good. That is interrelated. It helps determine the relationship between two goods, whether they are substitutes, complements, or unrelated. Look at this formula. The cross elasticity of demand is calculated, that is XED is equal percentage change in quantity of demanded of good A divided by percentage change in price of good B. Now interpretation results. Positive XED indicates that the goods are substitutes. When the price of one good increases, the demand of the other good also increases. Example, tea and coffee. If cost of demand tea is increased as well as the demand of coffee also increased. Negative XCD indicates that the goods are complements. When the price of one good increases, the demand of the other good decreases. Cars and tires. Zero or near zero XCD indicates that the goods are unrelated. A change in the price of one good has little to one effect on the demand for the other. For example, bread and smartphones. Look at this example. If the price of coffee increases 10% and the demand of tea increases 5%, then cross elasticity of demand would be XED is equal 5% divided by 10% equal 0.5. Since the result is positive, it suggests that coffee and tea are substitute goods. Now further details. Cross elasticity of demand measures how the quantity demanded of one good responds to another in the price of another good. It's key concept of economics for understanding the relationship between different products, particularly whether they are substitutes or complements. The key points. What is the definition? It's a percentage change in the quantity of demanded of one good divided by the percentage change in the price of another good. Cross elasticity demand XED is equal percentage change in quantity demanded divided of goods A and percentage change in price of good B. XED is a positive. Goods are substitutes. That is, increase in the price of coffee leads to an increase in the demand of tea also. Complements, its XED is negative. Unrelated, XED is close to zero. Significant, business use cross elasticity of demand to understand how price changes of related products might affect their sales and to make demand decisions about pricing and production. Now let us do an example. Here Q1 the function, demand function is Q1 for first product equal 100 minus P1 plus 0.75 P2 the second price and P3 plus 0.0075y. This is a function at P1 equal 10, P2 equal to 20, P3 equal 40, and y equal 10,000. Find find different XED, different XED of demand. We have to find these things. Now, here the function relates the demand for a good Q1 and price of good P2, price of other goods, two related goods P2 and P3. Now, XED equal dou Q1 by dou P2 into P2 by Q1. P2 by Q1. That is goods 1 and 2 is given. Therefore, we can say E12 is, we have to find what is this. Now, look at here, dou Q1, dou P2 equal, here differentiate this function Q1 with respect to P2 means other than P2 all becomes 0, this becomes 0, this all becomes 0. So 0.75, differentiation of 0.75 P2 is, with respect to P2 is 0.75. Now E12, therefore E12 equal 0.75 into dQ1, dP2 is, and P2 by Q1, 20 by P2 is 20, here P2 is 20 and Q1 dou P2 here equal to divided by 170, which is equal 0.088. Therefore, good 1 and 2 are substitutes. It's a lesser than 1. It's a positive thing. So, good goods 1 and 2 are substitutes. the given thing is next, next dou Q1 by dou P3. Differentiation of Q1 with respect to P3, which gives this P3 all becomes 0. So minus 0.25. Then E13, product 1 and 3 is minus 0.25 into 40 by P3. Here and also 170 because P1, which gives minus 0.059. This minus, this is negative, it is negative. So the product, the goods 1 and 3 are complements. So far we discussed about XED, that is cross elasticity of demand. We have done. Please subscribe our YouTube channel.